expected to move to June, reports say. And if the reports are right, it'll be a lot more comfortable to wear a dress to the charity preview at the Detroit Auto Show.
If you're not up in
Reports say
vacation.
the show is being moved to June in 2020. This past January, when we did MiWeek from the Auto Show, we were speculating on what this show would look like even a year from now, with the change in technology, the focus on industry. And with more car companies pulling out of the winter show, the Detroit Auto Dealers Association that puts it on is coming up with a new idea, put in more prominent spot during the auto show circuit, be able to use the good weather for outdoor events. An official announcement is expected later this month. Nolan, the sound effect of is not, you can't use that as a take, so now you have to give me your opinion.
There is a ton of stuff to do in June, and you've got a lot of other things demanding your time. You've got vacations. Maybe you're up north. You got the chamber conference. You got all this, the Grand Prix.
The Grand Prix is the first weekend.
You got all of this going on. What is there in January that we're doing here?
Well, that's a good point.
We are doing nothing in January except
freezing.
We get a little break.
But why not? But why not? When you
show.
have, what, 5,000 journalists that are coming from around the world, be able to kind
Show
of maybe
off
put the first, a good face on the city.
There's been no downturn in attendance at that show because people say, oh, God, it's January, it's freezing, let's go to the auto show. In June, my lawn needs mowing. Oh, I'm going to go to the
but you know what, Nolan?
blah,
Maybe
blah,
you
blah.
won't have those people who will come down to the auto show in January if all of a sudden they can't see BMWs, they can't see Audis, they can't see Ferraris, they can't see Porsches, they can't see Lamborghinis.
I'm betting that's not true.
You can't see Mazdas.
I don't think they're not coming because the show is in January. I think they don't think the show is relevant.
No.
It's not going to become more relevant.
I'm not sure of that. I mean, I think that
what's going to become more relevant?
But I think if you take it out of the circuit, because you're getting it very close to the technology show in Vegas, we were talking about the trade shows, and so you're kind of starting to get the same audience because you're looking at the autonomous technology that's coming with it.
I mean, I do think that's what's motivating this rather than the weather, which is my big complaint. My big complaint about January is, wiping slush and salt off my patent leather tuxedo shoes every year. I don't like that.
That is such a 1%er problem.
I don't like to do that.
I'm telling you,
go
January
out
is the perfect place for that show because there is absolutely no other distractions. It gets all the attention. Where exactly are you going to fit it in June to not bump up against some other big thing going on in the city?
Let me ask you this. What could you wrap it into the Grand Prix? Does the Grand Prix kick off the weekend of that and then going into the next week?
I think a lot.
Nolan, again, the facial expressions today from you are priceless.
I don't think you'd lose the attendance.
I think it's a dumb thing to do. And I think you do lose the attendance because there's so many other distractions.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. While we're still complaining about mowing lawns and graduation parties, what kind of economic impact, though, you take that show from January when it is a bit of a dead zone for hotels, for travel, for restaurants, and if you lose that, you lose the people coming down and whatnot. I mean, are we looking at it?
It's got a tremendous economic impact where it is. I don't know that the restaurants and all those places need as much help in June as they do in January.
Yeah, but didn't they have to do something given the amount of automakers who were pulling
out?
But again,
they were pulling out for trade reasons. Right.
I don't think they're going to come back because it's in June.
They go to Chicago, they go to Los Angeles, they go to the other big shows. I think there was something, the technology, like Christy said, the strength of these technology shows has really changed the way the automakers think about the auto shows. And I think being in January so far out from those technology shows.
There was a week after. It's the week after CES.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe you're able to take journalists on more ride and drives. I mean, you take them off-site, off locations.
Think of all we could do on the riverfront.
I think it's going to be a disaster.
Well,
my prediction.
My shoes will be in better shape.
Bah humbug! I was just going to say.
You'll probably come in a tank top.
That's right. I'll wear shorts.
A tank top and some patent leather shorts.
Nolan, that's a visual that I don't think anybody needed today. All right.
Everyone needs that visual.
This show's gone off the rails. I'm going to move on. Okay. Well.